NGOs are saying that pesticide-free agriculture is possible. What do you think are claims then that industry is now just trying to safeguard their market share?
No, I think that the science proves that they are really important tools. I think the reports we've seen from the Pesticide Safety Directorate, reports from bodies like Cranfield University and ADAS, have told us that if we remove these products, there'll be significant disadvantages. So I think we can't live in a pesticide-free world. We'd pay a heavy cost for that.
The argument would be that the industry has actually sponsored those reports. So how viable would they be?
Didn't sponsor the Pesticide Safety Directorate report, which was the most important one, which was government sponsored in that sense. They initiated it through their regulatory body, an independent body, to do it. Yes, to be fair, the ADAS report and others were commissioned via the industry, but what they were doing was really looking at the wider issues and reflecting that with the key decision makers. So I think the evidence is there. No one can dismiss that lightly. Actually, the real question is for the European Commission and the European Parliament to say why they're putting this legislation into place without really thinking about the consequences.
And obviously the big call has been for an impact assessment. Is this where you would like to see things go?
Yes, we've made it clear in the UK up to the Prime Minister level now that we want to see a thorough impact assessment undertaken. We want to review all the aspects of those cut-off provisions. We want to know what impact they'll have on food prices and crop yields, and also as to whether they'll bring benefits in the environment and public health. We're not convinced at all at the moment.
Dominic, we know the UK has worked hard to get this. Why do you think the other member states haven't been as vocal in asking for this impact assessment?
I think firstly because we have an independent regulator, Pesticide Safety Directorate here, which is not the same as many other countries who've done the report. That had an impact. I think we've been able to go to the rest of the food chain, express our concerns and get them to understand the benefits of our technologies and the impact if they were removed. I think also you've had problems in countries like France. We've had a national debate about reducing pesticide use to such a degree that farmers in France are saying we'll have to live with national rules, so we're not going to kick up a big fuss about these new EU rules that will come in. And in other member states, I just don't think the work has been done to the same degree in getting the food chain mobilised and get them to understand exactly what the impact will be.
There's been some degree of complacency, do you think, in other member states?
Yes, I think so. And I think maybe they'll wake up to it very late in the day and then begin to understand what the implications will be. And I think in some countries there's a view that maybe the companies can actually develop new products to replace those they remove. The complexities of the science will prove that's going to be very difficult.